Hello. Singles love reading. What do you need to know? Let's find out. I'm using the Whispers of the deck, tarot deck. They're based on the Rider-Waite's. Just to remind you, if you want a deck, go to Whispers of the deck. You can also get, after purchasing the deck, a Basics of Tarot video tutorial if you want to learn how to read tarot from moi for just 20 quid. Okay. Right, these are collective. Please remember that. Don't be tight. Get your money out and actually buy a reading for your own personal situation. But we'll see what it's looking like for the singles out there. Right. I can't get it up. I don't have to say that very often. Age is but a number, darling. You don't have that issue when you're with the person that you love. I'm joking. I don't want no comments about, erectile dysfunction. Thank you very much. Right. Right, okay, interesting. So we start off with the Queen of Cups. Well, the first three are all cups. Cups, water, emotions. Queen's feminine energy, King's masculine energy. In tarot, we talk about energy, not gender. So you can be a man, woman, somebody non-binary. This is yourself. You started to step into that feminine power, realizing your worth and value on an emotional level. So that's good. You've got support of the girls around you. Three of Cups, Cups, water, emotions again. Celebration card. I call it the sisterhood card. It's for you ladies dancing around with cups in the air. That could be actual sisters, female friends, friends with high feminine energies. Witchcraft terms talk about coven. Don't join a coven. They're for the weak. Power of three and all that. Talk about having cheerleaders and supporters. The problem is 9 of Cups in the reverse. 9's reflection cards. Right, so this is when we look back on a situation and we're proud of ourselves on an emotional level, even if stuff hasn't worked out in the past. If you can say, in my past connections, emotionally, I did everything I could, they still wasted it, and sideways, they can watch me rise. It's in the reverse position. It can sometimes, for me, be when a little bit of an energy of kind of question, yeah, but is there any more I can do before I push forward? If this is the case, I don't feel it's so much in regard to past connections. I feel it's like you're potentially a little bit stuck in a healing cycle loop. Okay, we'll see. Let's continue. Right, so we then got the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Pentacles, earth, money, finance, non-financial wealth. That's what we're reversing our time, efforts, and energies in. Aces are about bringing in new energy, not starting something new. So this is about going, right, long term, what am I investing in here? Where am I putting my time, effort, my energy? It's in the reverse position. So despite a little blip, I'm going to say, in the 9 of Cups in the reverse, you're not willing to budge on what you want from your love life. That's then going to activate the World card. So the World's the last major arcanas. It means big cycle complete. So whereas 10s are ongoing cycles, and they can be big things, the World's the end of a big one. So it feels like you're closing down some old cycle in your life. When it comes to your love life, right? You've done that healing, you've done that completion. Overall outcome card. The Empress, the divine feminine. She's like the Queens, but she's combined. She knows her worth and value. She doesn't chase, she attracts. You want this, you come and get it, but you turn it right. No pages, no knights. Kings offer might do, provided it can step up into Emperor mode. Now, just to remind you, if you're feminine energy, yes, you don't chase, you attract, but sometimes you have to flash a little bit of ankle to get the masculine's attention, right? So stepping into that divine feminine power, really realizing and understanding who you are, what you're willing to accept, what you're not willing to accept. Not being afraid to drop the shutters down if somebody starts showing red flags. Not being afraid, even if they're really attractive, even if they've got loads in common. If you smell a rat, going, nah, not doing this again, right? Obstacles or blockages. 10 of Swords in the reverse. Swords are where we think words we use. 10's completion cards. It's body face down with swords in its back. It can talk about being stabbed in the back and self-limiting beliefs. Now, when it's in the reverse position, the swords are coming out, and I'm going to link it to that 9 of Cups, right? It's that fear of, have I got all the swords out before I go forward? I'm going to say yes, and there's just a little bit of a blip of fear and doubt, okay? Removing any blockages. Page of Cups. Cups, water, emotions again. Page is more youthful energy. Don't have the knowledge or experience of the kings and the queens. Don't have the formation of the knights. More about giving something to go. This page is about an offer. He's offering the cup, or she's offering the cup in this case. I should say they're offering the cup, shouldn't I, really? Yeah, so don't be afraid to give yourself a little bit of an opportunity. Okay, yes, there's nobody coming in yet. Okay, but ultimately, you're stepping into that power, and then as you go forwards, you're going to attracting the right person, because everybody should only be looking for love once they hit Emperor or Empress mode. Oh, excuse me, confirmation hiccup. Yeah, because otherwise you're at risk. You're constantly at risk of letting pages in, letting knights in, letting toxic masculines in, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, don't be disheartened that there's nobody coming in yet, because more importantly, like I say, you're going into Empress mode. So there you go. Be the Empress you're supposed to be, darlings.